Hey guys, Riverman Customs here, back at it again, finally. It's only been like a month, sorry about that. Anyway, so I'm here with a minifigure showcase again, which is good, and this is a big showcase. Like, when I say big, I mean, think back to the Brooklyn 9 showcase, just a tiny bit smaller, but yeah, it's still pretty big. How many times have I said big? I don't know, big. Anyway, let's go on to the showcase. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, this is going to be my Halo showcase for one figure from all the main games. So that would be Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then Halo 3 ODST and Reach. So we're not going to go in order of the games. We're going to go in order of my least favorite to my favorite. Now, some of these were made a while back, and some of these were made recently. So there's obviously going to be a difference in skill, but anyway, let's start off with the first one. Okay, so here is Sergeant Johnson. He is pretty bad. This is the one that I made a while ago. This was actually my third attempt at making him, because it seems like making this minifigure for me is cursed. And it's still cursed because I super glued this arm on so it can't move. So this one's still pretty cursed. But I couldn't be bothered to do another one because I'd already done 3. But anyway, yeah, just some minor, scuffed leg painting because I moved house, so it got damaged in the move as well. Just a little tactical vest that continues on the back there, and a little printed cap and face, which I'm not that big a fan of, but it did the job. Okay, so with that one out of the way, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so here's Cortana. I think she's definitely a lot better than Sergeant Johnson, but she leaves a lot to be desired, which is sad because I really tried so hard on this figure to make it look like her. With my limited painting skills, I tried to do the lines of code there. I sanded her body down to make it look more female. And I tried my best on painting her face. Voice cracks much? Oh, wow. And then I was gonna order a hairpiece of Bricklink for her, but that didn't work out, so we are here a couple months down the line just deciding to go for it with this hairpiece, which is the closest I could find. So, yeah, deal with it. But, yeah, that is basically Cortana. I'm still kind of proud of this figure. I just wish I had the right hairpiece. Anyway, let's start making our way up to the better ones. So, here is Spartan Vale. Now, the one, above her, the one that's right above her, you might think is a little bit worse. He is more simplistic and might not be completely accurate, but I can't really describe it, but there's just something about the figure I like, so that's why I put him above Vale. Oh, and I forgot to say, since we're doing one figure from each series, Sergeant Johnson was from Halo 1, Cortana was from Halo 4, and Vale is obviously from Halo 5. I'm doing this showcase in celebration for Halo Infinite, which hopefully will be on the Xbox One. I hope it's not an Xbox Scarlet exclusive. But, anyway, yeah, here it is. I tried sanding down her body as well. It's not as noticeable as Cortana's, but it's still kind of noticeable. Her helmet, I think I did an okay job on. Her chest plate, I think is alright, yeah. Just some back armor as well there. I think I did a pretty good job on this. I think I might have done a better job than the one after her, but like I said, there's just something about this figure that I like. So, oh yeah, and I have, unpopular opinion, I don't really mind Halo 4 and Halo 5. I know the flaws in them, and I can see that. I just really don't have that big a problem with them. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Okay, so here is who is supposed to be Romeo from Halo 3 ODST. That rhymes. But yeah, here he is. Like I said, simpler. but there's just something about this I like. I think it's the helmet that I did good on. This chest piece here, I didn't really have a lot of good reference photos at the time, even though the game's been out for a while at the time, but it kind of looked like that to me. He's got a shoulder pad, a little bit of back armor, and some leg pouches, and overall just a black suit. This one was made beforehand as well, so that's why the skill may look a little bit worse. But anyway, yeah, he's such a simplistic figure that that's pretty much it for Romeo. Now let's move on to someone I think you've all been waiting for. The Chief. Some of you may be thinking, what? The Chief isn't number 1? No, and you'll see why in a minute. So here he is, and let's just address this little accessory first. I know, oh, come on, focus. Come on. One sec, guys. Focus. There we go. So, you might notice that he has a Cortana mini Minifig holding there, like the tiny Cortana. You guys have actually seen this Minifig before. It was in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine intro stop motion. I used it as the action figure Jake Peralta was holding, so yeah. So this one is from Halo 3. You can see he's got his little back things there. I'm not specifically sure what they are. I couldn't find a dark green base, so sorry about that. Some minor arm printing. I'm not printing, damn it. Painting. If I've been saying printing this the whole time, I'm sorry. And then here, just on his helmet, some black line details. And then a visor made to look like his visor from Halo 3. Yeah, I don't know if I've said that already. So yeah, that's it for Chief. Now, the next two, I can't really decide between them because they're both, in my opinion, the best minifigures I've ever made. And I can't decide which one's better than which because I like both of them for different reasons. So, I'm going to do... the order that I do them in isn't going to matter. It's just... I rank them both the same. Anyway, okay, so let's get on to the Arbiter from Halo. So here is the Arbiter. Definitely one of the best figures I've ever made. So we'll start with the head first. It is entirely sculpted by me, 100% and painted, as usual. The shoulder pads come as well, and it is detachable. So as you can see, it's just one entire headpiece. I must say this has got to be the first painted face that I'm actually proud of. I'm really happy with it. Very happy with it, in fact. So yeah, this is on a silver appearance from Halo 2. He's just got some black, bodysuit and then the silver armor on it. So this little chest plate here is sculpted for the word there. English much? There, and then just 2 dots on his hands. But yeah, I wouldn't say he's the most detailed because it's kind of just like silver and silver and black lines. But I will say he gets the best from me because of his head. So yeah, now let's move on to the other one from, you might have guessed it since it's the only game remaining, Halo Reach. It is Spartan Emil from Halo Reach, which has actually now, I'll say it, is, in my opinion, better than the Arbiter. Yeah, I said it. So just under his face is an angry clone head. Did that for the meme, honestly. So he's got a helmet torch on the side. I think it's a helmet torch. His skull design painted on a chrome astronaut visor. There, his chest armor thing is sculpted there. I think that's where he holds his shotgun shells. because it looked like shotgun shells. He has a little belt there. And then some minor leg painting, and then a little pouch there in yellow. And then he has some more shells here, and a shoulder piece, and some back painting as well. So, yeah. He is my favorite figure that I've ever made. I don't know how I managed to do so well on him. That's not me bragging, by the way. That's me evaluating, like, my usual skill. I don't know how I managed to do, because this is, like, above my regular skill. But anyway, that's gonna do it for my Halo showcase in preparation for Halo Infinite. It looks awesome. I know a lot of people have worries, but can I just say Master Chief's armor in that looks so cool. I love how they're sort of, like, driving it back to the old design. But yeah, that's it for the showcase. Now let's wrap it up. Alrighty, boys. So that's going to be it for today's showcase. It was a pretty big one, which is, yeah, I've had most of these figures ready for a while, but I need content because I can't go 1 month without posting anymore. I have a couple sets to review. Tell me if you want me to review them, because I've been doing a couple reviews and I don't want to stick to that format. So the sets that I can review are Yoda's Hut, the Resistance Y-Wing, and I have the 2 new Overwatch sets and 2 of the old ones. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much to all the new people who have come in a while, because it seems that my Brooklyn Nine-Nine video is driving a lot of people, which is awesome. Thank you for being part of the channel. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in whenever. Bye.